Welcome back everyone, this is J7Jace bringing you some builds with Mustadio. Even though he may not be as strong as the special knights like Beowulf or Landu, he can still be a very competent long-ranged fighter with the right equipment and abilities, not to mention zombie killer with Seal Evil. Let's get started. I made this video a while back, but it's a magic gun build with Mustadio. It's one of my favorites and very destructive if you're unable to get Fomalhaut. What you want to do is start increasing his faith to 94, equip Black Robe for elemental boost, and give him Arcane Strength. Blaster is the best magic gun, but if you prefer the ice or fire guns, they aren't bad choices. Magic gun formula damage to me is some of the weirdest in the game, as it's dependent on your faith, target faith, and weapon power of your gun. Equipment that will boost elemental damage like Japa Mala will also further increase it, and oddly, Arcane Strength will boost its damage too. Here is the setup I like to use, which allows Mustadio to do good damage from afar. He will have great speed, so I highly recommend trying not to move if possible to help conserve CT to keep getting more consecutive turns. Because guns have massive range, this shouldn't be an issue on most maps. Many enemies won't be able to get up close to him, however black and red chokebos can be a problem, so I recommend Mana Shield for his reaction ability and Mana Font for his movement. It's very overpowered and quite cheesy, but I say anything to make Mustadio more viable. If you are on the PS1 version of the game, you can substitute Acacia Hat for Thief's Hat and Brigand's Glove for Speed Shoes. Another alternate setup is instead of Black Robe, give him Rubber Suit or Ninja Gear, and equip 108 gems as his accessory. This will boost his magic gun damage. For his secondary, because he will have high faith, you can use a number of things, such as math skill and magic, but I tend to mainly use my gun and items for backup. Arts of War or Battle Skill is also another popular one since he can rend equipment and stats from afar. It might take a while to fully get Mustadio going with magic guns, but it's fun and one of the best for him, especially in the PS1 version of the game. Magic guns are still good in War of the Lions, but they are no longer the best, as Fomalhaut will usually be a better choice. So for this build, stack as much speed plus equipment as you can, while having attack boost in your support slot. You'll be getting in turns very quickly, and will be able to snipe enemy targets for good damage, before they get up close to you. Just like I mentioned earlier, try not to move if possible to help conserve CT to get in more turns. Mustadio will be a sniper with this build. Finally, last but not least is Chemist Mustadio. This is a pretty popular build and can be effective. Even though Chemist stats aren't good, and I don't recommend getting in levels as one, having throw items passively is great. It's like having two support abilities essentially, as you can equip another. And depending on if you like magic guns or regular guns, you can use Arcane Strength or Attack Boost depending on your preference. Just note that you can't equip robes as a chemist, so Japa Mala or Sage's Ring are the accessories you need to further boost your magic gun damage. If you'd rather use Fomalhaut or Raz Aljathai, then use Attack Boost and equipment that will boost speed. These are all my builds I like using on Mustadio. Even though he isn't as good as Balthier, unfortunately, I still like using him in the party as he is an important character to the plot as he kicks off the whole Zodiac Stone arc, and we need him in the party to do all the cool side quests like getting Beowulf and Cloud. He also has good taste in women. That's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time with more FFT videos to come. Take care.